Hello everybody, good evening. Welcome to West Sports Cards Group Breaks. We're going to be breaking 5089 8-box SPA PYT. So we have the inner here, sealed. All right, let me tag everybody. Everybody's teams are up there. Just want to tag you guys because we're on fairly late today. Been a busy day. Sorry about all the guys out east. Okay, I think I got everybody. Okay, let's begin. The bounty's at 1150 for any 101s. Okay, ready to go. 8-box spinner. Good luck, guys. A lot of bangers been coming out of this stuff. Okay, box number 1. Hey, Tim, how are you, bud? How's things? We have Tkachuk for Ottawa, Rafferi for Toronto, Bushy for Boston. We have first auto goes to Florida, Denisenko. We got Jarvis Aho for Carolina and Shesterkin for the Rangers. The Rangers. Oh, nice. I take it you're on work? Justin Brazil, Future Watch for Boston. That's 446 out of 599. And we have Josh Doan, Arizona, and George for the Islanders. Another autograph, 3 for 3 now. Jack Drury for Carolina is 238 out of 299. Curated signatures. We have Nylander, Toronto, and we have Panarin for Rangers. Kosa, Detroit, Kemper, LA, and we got Will Smith for San Jose. Hey, Scott, how are you, buddy? Good morning, eh? You just wake up? Point, Kucherov, Tampa Bay, Hudson, Montreal, and Schmaltz for Utah, Arizona. How you doing, Scotty? Good to see you. Crosby, Malkin, Pittsburgh, Tavares, Toronto, Michule, New Jersey. Keel Thomas, LA, Sider, Detroit, Barzell, Islanders. Connor McDavid, Oilers. We have Marc-Andre Fleury, Minnesota, and we have Klapka, Calgary. Last pack. Goche. We got a holofoil red, Jack Hughes, New Jersey, and we got Caulfield, Montreal. Box 2. I hear you, Scotty. We have Shesterkin, Rangers, Colangelo, Anaheim, Wallstead, Mini. We have Morrison, Seattle. We have Zabinajad, Kreider, and we have Ottinger, Dallas. We have Karine. Congratulations. 564 out of 999. We got the one she wants. Bolduc, Zachary Bolduc for St. Louis. That is Karine's, I believe. It is, sure is. There you go. We have Del Mastro, Chicago, and we got Lambert, Winnipeg. Sign of the Times, Brant Clark, LA Kings. I believe that's Shane Alexander. Working on it, Scott. Working on it. It's going to be tougher than I thought. Eventually. God willing. Barzell, Islanders, and Zegras, Anaheim. Ferry, Toronto, Bedard, Chicago, and Colangelo, Anaheim, for Tyson. Tyson's been picking Anaheim a lot, so hopefully he gets something big. Malcolm Crosby, Pittsburgh, Matthews, Toronto, and Brian Rust, Pittsburgh. Quinn Hughes, Vancouver, Braden Shan, St. Louis, and Devin Cooley goes to Calgary. We have Lindbergh, Tampa Bay, Quinn Hughes, Vancouver, and Fantilli, Columbus. Joshua Waugh for Montreal. Braden Point. Who has Montreal? Joel. I was hoping for the other guy. Point, Tampa. Korchinski, Chicago, and Bryson, Vegas. Shane. We have McGroarty, 25 out of 399. Pittsburgh, Klapka, Calgary, Stutzel. So that concludes box number 2. Box 3. Thomas Kyrou, St. Louis. We have Svechnikov, Canes. Svechnikov again, Canes. Colangelo, Anaheim, Kaprizov, Minnesota, and Morrill for the Canes. Quinn Hughes, Vancouver. We have Iginla, Calgary, and we have Letang for Pittsburgh. We have Ogren, 398 out of 399 for Mini. Pasternak, Marchand, Boston, Wa, Montreal, and Poland for Avalanche. Crozier, 364 out of 399. Tampa, Bork, Dallas, McKinnon, Colorado. Connor, Winnipeg. Raymond, Larkin, Detroit, and Ivan, Colorado. Yeah, I know, Scott. Okay, we have 175 out of 299. Igor Saragonovich. That goes to Calgary. Calgary with the curated signature. I believe that goes to Tim Wilson. Columbus, Butler, and we have Neighbors for St. Louis. Leon Bichelle, 355 out of 399. Future Watch. Dallas. Caden. No, Dominic has it. Dominic tonight. Dominic, I believe. Yeah, Dominic. Dominic's rolling along quietly, eh? We also have Bork for Dallas, and we have Melou for Montreal. 2 left. We got a third auto. Kevin Bieksa for Anaheim. Robertson, Dallas, and Sider for Detroit. Cooley, Calgary. Josh Doan, Anaheim. Josh Doan, Arizona, Utah. And Ponomarev goes to Pittsburgh. Okay, box 3 is done. So Josh Doan was Utah, Arizona. Sorry. My mistake. Box 4 coming up. Gil Thomas, LA. Jake Ottinger, Dallas. And Sam Reinhart, Florida. We have Jarvis, Aho, Tangs, Bolduc, St. Louis. Rempe for Rangers. Josh Stone, Utah. Lindgren, Washington. And Sillinger, Columbus. Adam Fantilli, 76 out of 99. Columbus. Nylander, Toronto. Shen, St. Louis. And Cardwell for San Jose. Moline, 18 out of 399. Avalanche, Cossa, Detroit, and Matthews, Toronto. Ovi, Washington. Jackson Blake, Carolina. And Lekermacki for Vancouver. We have Jackson Blake, Carolina, Kyle Connor, Scheifele, Winnipeg, and Schneider for the Rangers. We have Kyle McLean, 560 out of 999. I believe that is Scott. Scott, you got that. Future watch for the Islanders. And we have Mr. Draisaitl for the Oilers, and we have Callum Ritchie for Colorado. Ooh, we got something big, something big. Come on, baby. Wow, it's a Kuznetsov for Minnesota, Nick Suzuki, and the best team in the NHL. Skylar, congratulations. You have a nice patch. Number 50 out of 100 for Philip Kemp, Oilers. Oilers. I'm not biased, am I? A little bit. Just a little bit biased. Racist, whatever you want to call me. That's fine. I like the Oilers. I can handle it. Not a problem. I'm foreshadowing for this year, hopefully. Okay, let's get him in the middle. Hey, Skylar, how are you, buddy? We miss you. We just see Brandon. I seen Brandon today. He took money from me and ran. Actually, I gave him money and ran. Had to leave. Barkov, Florida. Ronick, Vancouver. Casey, New Jersey Devils. Brandon's a Calgary fan, and I have a soft spot for that guy. I don't know why, but I like that guy. I don't know. I guess I'm not as racist as I thought, eh? Yeah, a little biased. You should see how many Calgary fans I like. I don't know. Something's going on here. So we got 3 after this one. We're halfway done. This is the 5th box. We got Suzuki, Montreal, Kempe, Kopitar, LA, Othman, Rangers. I didn't see him long enough. I told him I'm coming to give him money, and he didn't think I was coming. I showed up within 5 minutes. Kosa, Detroit, Morrow, Johnson. I just got lucky. Perfect timing. We have Islanders again. Kyle McLean, this time horizontal. It's 553 out of 599. Scott's on the board again. New York Islanders. Hit again. Robertson is next for Dallas, and then we have Brindley for Columbus. We have a good one. Who has them? Is it Ben? Ben is due. Benjamin. Benjamin, you got a Mitchkov. 405 out of 999. Congratulations, Ben. Happy for Ben. Good guy. Hope he's on tonight. Hopefully his wife let him stay up late. We hit a Mitchkov. Looks pretty good, too. Have to look at it in more detail. We're going to go with Mitchkov right here. So we're getting better. We're getting better. Things are starting to roll. We got Hyman, Oilers. Mrazek, Chicago. Carlisle, Tampa Bay, Fleury, Minnesota, and Hellenius for LA Kings. McDavid, Draisaitl, Oilers, Zibanejad, Rangers, and Marchenko, Columbus. Ben, how are you, buddy? Congrats. Nice hit. Wallstead, Minnesota, Norris, Ottawa, and Patrick Koch for Utah, Arizona. We have Rantanen, Colorado, Yossi, Nashville, and we have McCain for Seattle. Yeah, it should be around there, Scott. Should be up there. Cooley for Calgary. We have Solani for Anaheim, and Bloomquist for Pittsburgh. We have Costa, 310 out of 399. Detroit, Othman, Rangers, and Leo Carlson for Anaheim. So that's box 5, 3 to go. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. You think we can get a Hudson or a Celebrini in the same case? We got the patch already. And they're not guaranteed either in a case. So, yeah, I hear you. I'm kind of happy for you because you got skunked with San Jose. That's Yossi, Slaggert, and Morelli. Waugh, Montreal, Gaudry, Azari, Calgary, and Erson for Philly. Yeah, I think Michkov definitely. Oh, we got 447 out of 599. Kareen. Zach Dean. We got a horizontal future watch for you. St. Louis. Barkov, Verhage, Florida, and we have Del Mastro for Chicago. We have Kent Johnson, telemetry for Columbus. Columbus goes to, I think it's Ouellette. Simon, yes, it is Ouellette. I did remember that one. Congrats, Simon. And we have Morrison and Robertson. JT Miller, Vancouver, Mr. Gretzky, Oilers, and we have Splatkov, Islanders. Halonen, Jersey, Fantilli, Columbus, and Marshall for Marshall is for Nashville. Robertson, Heinz, Dallas, Rossi for Minnesota, Zellweger for Anaheim. Stankoven, Dallas. We have Forsberg, Colorado, and Aho, Carolina. Cameron Butler, 830 out of 999, Columbus. We have Baines for Vancouver, and we have Matthews, Toronto, and Pickering for Pittsburgh. have this Jewel, 135 out of 999 for the Devils. We have Matthews, Toronto, and Heiskanen for Dallas. Okay, box 6 is done, right? So let's go to 7. Let's see if we have any more surprises. We have Kaprizov, Zuccarello, Minnesota, Bobby Orr, Boston, and Nylander for Toronto. Bryson, Vegas, Tomasino, Nashville, Bolduc, Red, St. Louis. We have Cormier, Vegas. We have Kaliev, LA, and Protas, Washington. Kreider, Rangers. Bedard, Red, Chicago, and Kuznetsov for Calgary. We have a nice one. Josh Doan, Shane Alexander. You got an acetate future watch. That goes to Utah, Arizona, and that's Shane, I believe. Pretty sure he's consistent with that one. Let me find a 55. Where are you? Let me see. There we go. So, sorry, Korean, I'm going to take Bolduc down. We'll show off the acetate for a bit. Okay. And we have Nadeau, Canes, and more for LA. Barkov, Florida. Pasternak. And we got another Michkov, red. Goche, Anaheim. Kershaw, Bedard, Chicago, and Granlund, San Jose. We have Rutger Mergroti, 98 out of 999. I believe he's been more consistent on this one. Shane Alexander gets that, I believe. Let's make sure. Yes, it is Shane. The next hit goes to Colorado, Poulin, and Lindbergh for Tampa Bay. 2 packs left in this box. We got another one. It's a chirography. Igor Saragonovich, Calgary. Tim Wilson. McKinnon, Colorado, and we have Konecki. So Graf, San Jose, Konecki, Philly, and Maltesta for Columbus. Okay, last box. Hopefully we have a miracle come out of here. Let's see if we can get something good. Hopefully it's a loaded case. Be nice to get a Celebrini or Hudson. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, not bad, Tim. How are you, bud? How's life? Kosa, Detroit. Ovechkin, Washington. Carlson. We have McKinnon, Rantanen, Korchinski, Chicago, and Cormier, Vegas. The sign at times goes to Simon. Alexander Texier, Simon, Columbus. We have Conclaves, Tampa, and Raw for Montreal. Connor Bedard, Ovi, and Morrison for Scary. Let's see. We have Cardwell, 322 out of 399. Dean, St. Louis, and Connor, Winnipeg. Jack Eichel, Vegas. We got Forsberg, O'Reilly, Nashville, and Zach Dean for St. Louis. No autos? Yeah, we got one so far, right? One that I hit. Let's hope the next one's big, hopefully. Baines, Vancouver. Clark, Jersey, and Elias Pettersson, Vancouver. Yeah, I hear ya. I hear ya. Jesper Wallstead, nice hit. Clement, I believe Clement has this guy. He's been consistent with Mini. Clement Lou, congratulations, buddy. He gets Wallstead, Future Watch. 889 out of 999. Not a bad number, Clement. You like 88 and 9s. Wallstead is decent. Hopefully we can pull off another auto. I'm hoping, guys, in those last two packs. We have Crosby, Pittsburgh, and we have Slaggert, Chicago. Two more. Let's see. We have another auto, I think. It is a pageantry auto. You think it's a 101? If it's a 101, you guys just won $1,150. So I'm going to leave it till last for some suspense. They say I'm not suspenseful. I'm trying, guys. I listen. Kyrou Thomas. That's St. Louis. Solani. Anaheim. And Del Bel Baluz, my favorite name. Columbus. Okay. Let's get these out of the way. So there's a pageantry auto in there. Is it a 101? It's going to go to a guy online right now. It's right there. Zellweger and Evangelista. It is not a 101. Carolina. Congratulations, Scott. You got a Svechnikov. Not a bad box. Not a bad last box with this and Wallstead. That would have been sick. If that was a 101, he would have won. Hey, Mo Ritchie. Just thinking about you, Mo Ritchie. Gonna call you tonight after the break. Scott, not bad. You did good. You got, I think you have Carolina, right? Scott and Islanders. So you got the Svechnikov pageantry auto. Okay, guys. So that concludes the break. Let's do the randoms. We're going to give away 3 packs. So the bounty, I think the next break's going to fill tomorrow. I believe. The random, SPA 4, that bounty will go to $1,200. This was at $1,150. Okay, 3 packs. We got it ready. Let me get it on here. Random, right there. Dice roll will be 3 times, guys. 3 times. I went alphabetical, so whoever's on top gets the 3 packs. Okay? Of Hockey Card Day. Good luck. 1, 2, and number 3. The winner is Montreal Canadiens. Congratulations, Joel. Saint Denis. Montreal with a pen that doesn't work. Montreal, Joel. This is for $50 group rate credit. Next is the $50. Good luck. 1, 2, 3. Vancouver Canucks goes to Fidelis. Congratulations, buddy. Vancouver. $50 comes in handy. Okay, let me go back. I'll phone you after the break. Which is done. Okay, let's jump on the next one. I think the bounty's up to 1,200. Let me get rid of this. Any questions before I call it a night? Sorry about how late it was, guys. We were tied up doing some stuff. And this should be ready for tomorrow. I'm going to stay and sort it tonight, so I'll be around if anyone has any questions. Okay, we'll call it a night. I appreciate you guys. Have a good night. And hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow.